Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy.
I'm Paz.
And this is Dark Sarah. This was recommended to me it's been recommended by a couple of people over the last 12 months. But most recently, a week ago, Rizzler2112 recommended this song, Dance with the Dragon by Dark Sarah. I don't know Dark Sarah.
Not really, no, I don't.
So I looked them up. They're from Finland. I've got a bit of a cough, so I keep clearing my throat. From Finland, and describe themselves as cinematic metal. Just know that I've had that one to my genre list if I haven't already got it on there.
Rhapsody of Fire, they describe themselves as film score metal.
Film score metal, right?
Or if that's the same thing. Epic,
could
lavish, be huge.
So this song is taken from an album called The Golden Moth, which looks like this, and it's basically it says under the video that this is the last part of the Chronicles trilogy. So I looked at their site and they've done a lot of albums, they've done a lot of videos, so I don't know how long they've been around. I don't know much, if this is more or less all I know about Dark Sarah that's coming across now, but
I've seen quite a lot of narrative here, a lot of concept.
Yeah, if you go to their website, if you go to like
Fantastic
darksarah.com/chronicles, was it? Something like that. There's a whole story done as a book on their website, which I didn't read, because I literally had 1 minute to look it up. Sorry, Dark Sarah. I will go back and look at it if I like this. So I don't know what we're going to get.
No.
But
cinematic
metal, and a picture of a very fantasy-looking album with a guy with a top hat and a
I think we might get
very steampunk.
Yeah, I think we might get a big orchestra,
right?
Fat guitars,
some synthesizers.
Yeah, a bit of opera. I think we might get mixed with a bit of power metal and a bit of prog.
Which is cool, because I like most of those things you just said. All tied together in what is clearly a big story. So, yeah.
But more importantly than this,
it's taken 3 albums to tell this story. More importantly,
Rizzler2112 has said it may, along with other songs, fill an Ostura-shaped hole in people's lives. That's a very big...
That's a big...
That's
Ostura's album, The Room, was my album of the year last year, without a doubt. I mean, well, go and look at our top 10 albums of the year kind of thing video at the beginning of this, from the beginning of this year. It was my #1 album of last year, and it was a masterpiece. Don't get me going. So you've just bigged this up, Rizzler, way up. But I'm not going to do the comparison thing at the end, because that's just mean on everyone. But wow, really? The Stura, really? Okay. Now I'm expecting big things. Okay, if anyone likes prog metal, go and get Ostura's The Room. I'm just saying. It's brilliant. Right, so on with the show. See what I did there? Let's see what we get.
I know why you're here. Don't try to escape, my dear. You've been naughty, I know, by trying to steal something of my own.
I have no idea why I have been dragged down here.
Don't lie.
Know what you're talking about.
And sure, there's no reason to shout. I saw the kid and tried to steal. I see. What do we have here?
Nothing.
Now I know why you're here. You are a mischievous thief. But if you want the key, you need to earn it, my dear. This is how we treat our guests who are trying to cheat. You're not going anywhere.
Why are you making this harder than it is? You have the key that you don't even need. You're standing here between me and my life. I'm sorry to say,
What now?
just get off with your tail.
Take my oath, surrender, surrender. Look at me in the way I ask for forgiveness, kindness, and love. Take my oath, surrender, surrender. You will die another day, another way. May I have these I will show you. Why don't you?
I just need the key. I'm trying to get out of here. I know that it's a bad deal and disappointed you must feel, but please help me to escape.
Take my oath, surrender, surrender. Look at me in the way I ask for forgiveness, kindness, and help. Take my oath, surrender, surrender. Look at me in the way I ask for forgiveness, kindness, and help. Take my oath, surrender, surrender. We will die another day, another way. Another day, another day, another way. Another
Boo! For the baddie, you know. Well, I now know what Phantom of the Opera will sound like if someone metaled it on.
So I've got to ask: does Dark Sarah fill your hole? Ostura hole.
I'm glad you quantified that. No. It's nothing like Ostura.
Oh, right,
The two are
okay.
not comparable. However, I want to know what happens next. I want to know what happened before that, and I want to know what happens next. It's like one of those things that I will almost certainly go and listen to, because I just like the scale of the thing from what I've read that much and what I've seen that much. I'm just curious about the thing. That's more than anything. It's kind of, who are these people that put so much effort into creating something that's only a niche amount of people will want to see or hear? I can't imagine. I mean, it's only one song, but I can't imagine listening to it for fun. You know, for
Not like Majestica.
exactly. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not just gonna throw it on, and while you know, I just want some music, I'll just chuck on Dark Sarah. It's something that I think deserves to be listened to and probably read the story. And one of those kind of, it's almost like a world that you have that the niche people who actually connect with it would really enjoy getting into, kind of thing. So it's a struggle. It's like, did I like it? Yes. This is a very interesting thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But rather than going, oh my God, that's amazing, and I really want to hear it again, it's more a case of I want to hear what else there is, rather than want to hear the Phantom of the Opera done again. I think her voice was a bit Sarah Brightman. I think that's what it was. So I just got Phantom of the Opera. But yeah, that's what I think. I think it's a cinematic metal. I don't know about that, but very theatrical metal.
Yeah, it's like, on stage I think it worked really well.
Yeah, if they had a ton of money and could put on a huge show for that,
Yeah.
I'd
Take my
like
money.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra kind of thing. I could see me like, yeah, please let me in. What about you?
I probably was a bit distracted by the video, which I loved the video.
It's great, yeah. The way they
video
did the
was so well
statues and
done.
everything, yeah. All in one room.
Yeah,
all in one.
Really, really well done. Distracted a little bit from the music, which was okay.
It was there. It was just driving.
And also,
the song,
like you said, the scale of what they've done, the symphonic and the orchestra bits, the video and everything, all this style, as it were, distracts you from the fact that the song was just okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
And there was nothing wrong with it, but anyone who's seen these videos before, I like the guitar riffs, and there's very little in that.
It's not a metal song, is it?
No, not really. It is a heavied up West End
operetta.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And I think it'd be unfair to compare it to metal, but as we all have our own tastes, and I like it. If you're going to do heavy up something like that, just need a bit more. For me, a bit more guitar riffs rather than just a few chords and a couple of runs.
And I feel like I've seen a piece of something that's much bigger.
Yes. And I think it'd be unfair to dismiss Dark Sarah just on that, because I think there must be a lot more there, because obviously a lot of effort has gone into.
Yeah, and I think the audience has to have grabbed you enough for you to want to put the effort in to see what else there is.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think it probably has for me, because I've got time on my hands. but
often there are albums where you take a song out of it and it doesn't sound right. You think, yeah, it's all right. Put it into context.
Yeah, and it
works.
together. There could be themes in the melodies and stuff that are picked up from other parts or whatever. You just don't know, do you? Because it's that kind of music where it will have a, his theme or her theme, or in the melody wise. And his eyes changed colour. His eyes were brown in what I think was a flashback. And then that weird blue now, and he had this blue pendant, and so there's clearly a lot of stuff going on. Yeah. And like you say, the video is quite distracting, because I was like, oh, hang on, his eyes have changed colour, and the music just moved into the background for me, sort of thing. But they've done a ton of videos, so yeah. Does that explain what we think of that? I was just impressed with the scale and the scope of what they've done, I think. So that video and their performances combined with the little I've read and the little I've seen of their website and stuff, so I get the feeling there's a whole thing there to just
Well, the videos
get into.
These promo videos are there to hook you in. And I think it's done that.
It's so well done
for both of us. Even though I probably found the music not that terribly exciting, but everything else around it is. And
that I think that's what are you listening to it for? Are you listening to it for? The mood that you're in when you're listening to this. So you have your times when you just want to listen to something that's really noisy or really fast or really whatever, and this is for one of those sort of enjoy I mean, there's a whole steampunk community out there who are probably, you know, dressed in their Victorian clothes and getting into all of the stuff around this as well, you know. So it's kind of, well, music's for different things for different people, but I think for this you've got to be in the right frame of mind, I think is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, because it deserves proper attention, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I think there's, like I say, I think if you read the background on it, perhaps it will all make more sense and you'll get more enjoyment and da-da-da-da. So I mean, if nothing else, it's made me think like that there's a lot more and it's there for the taking if I want it, kind of thing, you know. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of death metal heads watch this channel who probably currently, you know, didn't get this far as to hear what we're saying. Let's put it that way. So, but you should give everything a go. You never know. Anything else?
No, that's it.
We're done. Thanks, Dark Sarah. That was an experience. Thanks, Rizla, for recommending it. See you soon.
See you now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.